Today's episode of Aquatic Wetline is brought to you by Oasis Aquatics. Find your oasis today. Find your next fish at oasisaquaticsnj.com. Check out Oasis Aquatics on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome to Life in the Amazon, hosted by Alex Cardinale, here live on the Real Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. Join Alex as he travels to South America to learn about the unique animals that live in the Amazon River and rainforest. From the mighty green anaconda slowly stalking the river in search of his next prey to the gorgeous macaws flying overhead, land animals and aquatic animals will be discussed. What fish species call Amazon River home? What reptiles? All that and more will be discussed. Now, please welcome your host, South American tropical fish lover Alex Cardinale.
Are you ready to celebrate 50 episodes of Life in the Amazon? Tonight, live here on the 50th episode of Life in the Amazon with Alex Cardinale, learn about Amazon's most unique animal species. Plus, get facts on the Amazon River and rainforest. In the main event, Aqua Alex will discuss Project Piaba and its importance for the aquarium hobby. Get ready to learn about some unique animals such as the sloth, the South American tapir and the capybara. Learn about the Amazon's top predators such as the green anaconda, caiman, and the jaguar. Don't forget about the toothy piranha and freshwater stingrays. Alex is pleased at the success of this show, which started in 2022, and is excited to host this 50th episode. So what are we waiting for? Let's get the fun started now. Thank you all for your support over the last 2 years and the last 49 episodes. Check out any of the 49 previous episodes by going to the Life in the Amazon playlist on my YouTube channel, The Real Alex Cardinale. Okay, now on to the show.
Hello everyone, welcome to Life in the Amazon for the 50th time. Welcome to the 50th episode of Life in the Amazon. I'm your host, South American fish lover, Aqua Alex Cardinale. Tonight, we are going to talk about Amazon's most unique animals. We'll be talking about the Amazon's most unique mammals, reptiles, fish, and birds. Plus, I'm going to give you some facts on the Amazon River and rainforest. And in the main event tonight, we'll talk about Project Piaba and the importance Project Piaba has not only in the aquarium hobby, but for South America as well. So we have a loaded show. Let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start by talking about the most unique mammals that call South America home. The first unique animal from the Amazon River and rainforest that we are going to talk about is the capybara. So let's learn about the capybara right now. The capybara is the largest rodent in the world. The capybara can grow to 3 to 4 feet in length and weigh 77 to 150 pounds. So if you're grossed out by rodents, imagine a 3 to 4 foot rodent in South America that weighs close to 80 pounds to 150 pounds. Now, capybara are semi-aquatic mammals found throughout all countries of South America except Chile. They live in densely forested areas near bodies of water, such as lakes, rivers, swamps, ponds, and marshes, as well as flooded savanna and along rivers in the tropical rainforest. They are superb swimmers and can hold their breath underwater for up to 5 minutes at a time. Capybara are herbivores, grazing mainly on grasses and aquatic plants, as well as fruit and tree bark. They are very selective feeders and feed on the leaves of one species and disregard other species surrounding it. They eat a greater variety of plants during the dry season as fewer plants are available. While they eat grass during the wet season, they have to switch to more abundant reeds during the dry season. Plants that capybara eat during the summer lose their nutritional value in the winter, so they are not consumed at that time. And one gross fact about the capybara is that the capybara is an animal that eats its own species. That is disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, it's Mother Nature and what animals do. The maximum lifespan of the capybara is 8 to 10 years. But in the wild, capybaras usually do not live longer than 4 years because of predation from South American big cats, such as jaguars and pumas, and from non-mammal predators, such as eagles, caiman, and green anaconda. And that is the beautiful capybara to get us started. The capybara is an incredible rodent from South America. And if you ever want to see a capybara in person, there are several capybaras throughout the United States in zoos. Palm Beach Zoo here in Florida has some capybara if you want to see some beautiful capybaras. They are a very personable and attractive rodent. So our first animal is the capybara, an incredible looking rodent. Now we're going to talk about the longest weasel in the world, the giant river otter. The giant river otter is one of my favorite semi-aquatic mammals from South America. The giant river otter is the longest weasel in the world. You'll find the giant river otter across North, Central South America. It lives mostly in and along the Amazon River and in the Pantanal. The giant otter is clearly distinguished from other otters by morphological and behavioral characteristics. It has the greatest body length of any species. Males are between 4 foot 11 inches and 5 foot 7 inches, and females between 3.5 feet and 4 foot 11 inches. 57 to 75 pounds for males and 49 to 57 pounds for females. The giant otter is a highly social animal and lives in extended family groups. Group sizes are anywhere from 2 to 20 members, but likely average between 3 and 8. Giant otters build dens, which are holes dug into riverbanks, usually with multiple entrances and multiple chambers inside. They give birth within these dens during the dry season. The giant river otter is an apex predator, and its population status reflects the overall health of river ecosystems in South America. It feeds mainly on fish, including cichlids, perch, characins such as piranha. So the infamous scary piranha is a meal for the giant river otter and catfish. One full year study of giant otter scats in Amazonian Brazil found fish present in all fecal samples. Fish from the order Perchiformes, particularly cichlids and perch, were seen in 97% of scats, and chariciforms, such as characins, in 86%. Fish remains were of medium-sized species that seem to prefer relatively shallow water to the advantage of the visually oriented giant otter. Giant otters can also prey on small caiman, turtles, and small anaconda. The giant river otter is a smart animal that calls South America home. So the giant river otter is a very aggressive otter as well. They are not afraid to confront humans. So if you ever go to South America, try and stay away from the giant river otter. Well, would you ever think that dolphins would live in fresh water and dolphins would live in rivers? Well, in South America, they do. Would you ever think of dolphins living in fresh water? Would you ever think dolphins are capable of living in rivers? Well, guess what? They are. And they are living in South America. There are dolphins living in the Amazon River. And they are known as pink dolphins or photos. They are a true freshwater dolphin that live in the Amazon River. The Amazon river dolphin is the largest species of river dolphin, with adult males reaching 408 pounds in weight and 8.2 feet in length. Adults acquire a pink color, more prominent in males, giving it its nickname Pink River Dolphin, aka Photo. They have one of the widest ranging diets among toothed whales and feed on up to 53 different species of fish, such as croakers, catfish, tetras, and piranhas. They also consume other animals, such as river turtles, aquatic frogs, and freshwater crabs. They inhabit most of the Amazon River, including rivers Toucans, Aragua, Lo Xingu, and Tapajos rivers. The Amazon river dolphin is the largest river dolphin. The Amazon river dolphin are commonly seen singly or in twos, but may also occur in pods that rarely contain more than 8 individuals. In their freshwater habitat, they are apex predators, and gatherings depend more on food sources and habitat availability than in oceanic dolphins, where protection from larger predators is necessary. I gotta say, I love the pink river dolphin or the boto, and I hope to go to South America one day to see them in person. Yes, the pink river dolphin is just as fun as the saltwater dolphins. If you don't believe me, just watch the Piranha episode of River Monsters and see how Jeremy Wade interacts with the pink river dolphin. Now it's time for me to learn about a very new species to me. Let's learn about the Brazilian or the South American tapir. Now we are going to talk about a very unique semi-aquatic mammal from South America. This is a new species to me, but it is a really cool species. The South American tapir, also commonly called the Brazilian tapir, the Amazonian tapir, the man's tapir, and the lowland tapir. The South American tapir can attain a body length of 5 foot 11 inches to 8 foot 2 inches, with a 2.0 to 3.9 inch short stubby tail and an average weight around 496 pounds. Adult weight has been reported ranging from 330 pounds to 710 pounds. The South American tapir can be found near water in the Amazon rainforest and river basin in South America east of the Andes. Its geographic range stretches from Venezuela, Colombia, and the Guyanas in the north to Brazil, Argentina, and Paraguay in the south to Bolivia, Peru, and Ecuador in the west. An excellent swimmer and diver, but also moves quickly on land, even over rugged, mountainous terrain. It has a lifespan of approximately 25 to 30 years. In the wild, its main predators are caiman, crocodilians. Only the black caiman and the Orinoco crocodile, the latter of which is critically endangered, are large enough to take these two pars, as the American crocodile only exists in the northern part of South America, and large cats such as the jaguar and cougar, which often attack tupars at night when tupars leave the water and sleep on the riverbank. The South American tapir is also attacked by the green anaconda. Although they may flee into the bush or into water when threatened, lowland tapirs are capable of defending themselves with their very powerful bite. In 2005, a 55-year-old farmer stabbed a 400-pound female lowland tapir that was feeding in his cornfield. The tapir responded by repeatedly biting the man. Both died from their wounds. The South American tapir is a herbivore. Using its mobile nose, it feeds on leaves, buds, shoots, and small branches. It tears from trees, fruit, grasses, and aquatic plants. They also feed on the vast majority of seeds found in the rainforest. And that is the South American tapir. Now it's time for our first set of Amazon River and rainforest facts. I've got some amazing facts for us here tonight on life in the Amazon. Here is our first fact. Amazon River fact. The Amazon River is the largest river in the world. The Amazon River in South America is the largest river by discharge volume of water in the world and the longest or second longest river system in the world, a title which is disputed with the Nile River. But for me personally, I say the Amazon River is the longest river in the world. The Amazon Basin is the largest drainage basin in the world. The portion of the river's drainage basin in Brazil alone is larger than any other river's basin. The Amazon enters Brazil with only 1/5 of the flow it finally discharges into the Atlantic Ocean, yet already has a greater flow at this point than the discharge of any other river in the world. So the Amazon River is humongous. It is one of the largest rivers in the world. And now let's get to our first Amazon rainforest fact, shall we? So, the Amazon rainforest. More than 1/3 of all known species in the world live in the Amazon rainforest. It is the richest tropical forest in the world in terms of biodiversity. In addition to thousands of species of fish, the river supports crabs, algae, turtles, reptiles, and more. So the Amazon rainforest is home to many thousand species. Really cool Amazon rainforest. So I've got more facts coming up for you tonight here on episode 50 of Life in the Amazon. Now let's get back to learning about some of the most unique and unorthodox animals. Right now, we're going to learn about the only Piranha species to live in South America and my favorite South American predatory cat. Now I get to talk about my favorite mammal from South America and the Amazon rainforest. It just so happens to be my favorite Panthera cat, and that is the jaguar. The jaguar is a large cat species and the only living member of the genus Panthera native to the Americas. With a body length of up to 6 foot 1 inch and a weight of up to 348 pounds, it is the biggest cat species in the Americas and the third largest in the world. It is distinctively marked. Coat features pale yellow to tan colored fur covered by spots that transition to rosettes on the sides. The jaguar has a very powerful bite. Their powerful bite allows it to pierce the carcasses of turtles and tortoises and to employ an unusual killing method. It bites directly through the skull of mammal prey between the ears to deliver a fatal blow to the brain. You will find jaguars in Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, French Guiana, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina. The jaguar prefers dense forests and typically inhabits dry, dudacious forest, tropical and subtropical moist broadleaf forest, rainforest, and cloud forest. The adult jaguar is an apex predator, meaning it is at the top of the food chain and is not preyed upon in the wild. The jaguar has also been termed a keystone species, as it is assumed that it controls the population levels of prey, such as herbivorous and seed-eating mammals, and thus maintains the structural integrity of forest systems. The jaguar is an oblate carnivore and depends solely on flesh for its nutrient requirements. It prefers prey weighing 99 to 187 pounds, with the capybara and the giant anteater being the most selected. When available, it also preys on marsh deer, southern tamada, collared peccary, and black agati. In floodplains, get this folks, jaguars opportunistically take reptiles such as turtles and caiman. That's right, the jaguar eats caiman. Very, very cool. You gotta love the jaguar. Now let's learn about the puma, aka the cougar. The cougar is a cool cat. The cougar is a large cat native to the Americas. It inhabits North, Central, and South America, so it is a cat that appears in three Americas. The triple threat of Americas, it appears in North, Central, and South America, making it the most wildly distributed wild terrestrial mammal in the Western Hemisphere, and one of the most widespread in the world because it is widely distributed all over the Americas. Its range spans the Canadian territory of Yukon, British Columbia, and Alberta provinces, the Rocky Mountains and areas in the western United States. Further south, its range extends through Mexico to the Amazon rainforest and the southern Andes Mountains in Patagonia. It is an ambush predator that pursues a wide variety of prey. Ungulates, particularly deer, are its primary prey, but it also hunts rodents. It is territorial and lives at low population densities. Individual home ranges depend on terrain, vegetation, and abundance of prey. While large, it is not always the dominant apex predator in its range, yielding prey to other predators, such as the jaguar in South America. It is reclusive and mostly avoids people. Small to medium-sized mammals are preferred, including large rodents such as the capybara. Ungulates accounted for only 35% of prey items in one survey, about half of that North America. Competition with the larger jaguar in South America has been suggested for the decline in the size of prey items. And that is the cougar, aka the puma. It's pretty interesting that the puma lives not only in South America, but it also lives in North America and Central America. So it's basically triple threaded all over the Americas. Well, did you know that South America is home to some adorable primates? It's home to some adorable monkeys. Right now, we're going to learn about a couple of those adorable monkeys. Did you know that the Amazon rainforest in South America is home to several different species of primates, aka monkey? Right now, we're going to discuss one of those species. It is the holler monkey. The howler monkey are the most widespread primate genus in the neotropical region. These monkeys are native to South and Central American forests. They are famous for their loud howls, which can be heard up to 3 miles away through dense rainforest. 15 species are recognized. Most howler species live in groups of 6 to 15 animals, with 1 to 3 adult males and multiple females. Mantled howler monkeys are the exception, commonly living in groups of 15 to 20 individuals with more than 3 adult males. These large and slow-moving monkeys are the only folivores of the New World monkeys. Howlers eat mainly top canopy leaves together with fruit, buds, flowers, and nuts. They need to be careful not to eat too many leaves of certain species in one sitting, as some contain toxins that can poison them. Howler monkeys are also known to occasionally raid birds' nests, chicken coops, and consume the eggs. And that is the howler monkey. Now let's discuss the little cute, adorable squirrel monkey that you'll find in South America. Squirrel monkeys live in the tropical forest of Central and South America in the canopy layer. Squirrel monkeys can only sweat through the palms of their hands and feet. This can have the effect of making their hands and feet feel damp to the touch. Squirrel monkeys must make use of other thermoregulation techniques such as behavioral changes and urine washing. These monkeys live in habitats of high temperatures and high humidity, making it essential for them to maintain proper osmoregulation if conditions pass certain thresholds. Squirrel monkeys live together in multiple male, multiple female groups with up to 500 members. These large groups, however, can occasionally break into smaller troops. The groups have a number of vocal calls, including warning sounds to protect the group from large falcons, which are a natural threat. Their small body size also makes them susceptible to predators, such as snakes and cats. For marking territory, squirrel monkeys rub their tail and their skin with their own urine. Squirrel monkeys are omnivores, eating primarily fruits and insects. Occasionally, they will also eat seeds, leaves, flowers, buds, nuts, and eggs. And that is the squirrel monkey. So if you're looking to see a howler monkey or a squirrel monkey and you live in South Florida, Palm Beach Zoo has them. And I'm sure other zoos around the United States of America will also have howler monkeys and squirrel monkeys. They are a common species of monkeys that zoos carry. Well, speaking of a South American animal you'll see at zoos, you'll also see this slow, intelligent, but an animal that lacks energy. You will see this at zoos as well. Now we are going to talk about the final mammal that lives in South America and the Amazon rainforest. It is a very slow animal, and it is the sloth. Sloths are so named because of their very low metabolism and deliberate movements. Sloth, related to slow, literally means laziness, and their common names in several other languages also means lazy or similar. Their slowness permits their low energy diet of leaves and avoids detection by predatory hawks and cats that hunt by sight. Sloths are almost helpless on the ground, but are able to swim. The shaggy coat has grooved hair that is host to symbiotic green algae, which camouflage the animal in the trees and provide it nutrients. The algae also nourish sloth moth, some species of which exist solely on sloth. Two-toed sloth are omnivorous, with a diverse diet of insects, carrion, fruits, leaves, and small lizards, ranging over up to 350 acres. Three-toed sloths, on the other hand, are almost entirely herbivorous, plant eaters, with a limited diet of leaves from only a few trees, and no other mammal digests its food as slowly as the sloth. A very cool looking animal, that's for sure. And now let's get to some other Amazon River facts. I've got two more awesome Amazon River facts for you. So here's our next fact. Large aquatic reptiles call Amazon River home. One of those animals is the anaconda. The anaconda is found in shallow waters in the Amazon basin. One of the world's largest species of snake, the anaconda spends most of its time in the water with just its nostrils above the surface. The anaconda comes in many different species. The green anaconda, the yellow anaconda, the Bolivian anaconda, and the spotted anaconda. All of them are pretty big for snake standards. Now, there are species of crocodilians in South America. Many people call them crocodiles, but there are no crocodiles in South America other than Orinoco, and the Orinoco crocodile is becoming really rare now. So, South America has caimans, species of caimans that are related to alligators and other crocodilians, also inhabit the Amazon, as do a variety of turtles. And here's another interesting fact about the Amazon River. You think the Amazon River is scary enough with freshwater stingrays, electric eels, anacondas, and caiman, and piranha. Well, guess what? Another toothy predator is sometimes found in the Amazon River, and that is the bull shark. The bull shark has been reported at 2,500 miles up the Amazon River at Iquitos in Peru. So the bull shark can be found in Peruvian waters and also Brazilian waters. So it's very interesting to know that the bull shark also swims into South American rivers. That's very, very interesting. All right, so we've talked about unique mammals that call South America and the Amazon River and rainforest home. Now it's time to talk about some of the reptiles. And we just talked about this large snake a moment ago. Now we're going to learn about the anacondas. And by the way, if I had to pick a favorite animal from the Amazon rainforest and Amazon River that is not a fish, I would pick this animal right here, the green anaconda. Let's talk about my all-time favorite aquatic reptile from South America and the Amazon River, and that would be the ginormous green anaconda. The green anaconda is a semi-aquatic boa species found in South America and the Caribbean island of Trinidad. It is the largest, heaviest, and second longest snake in the world. The green anaconda is the world's heaviest and one of the world's longest snakes, reaching a length of up to 17 feet 1 inch long, so almost 18 feet in length. More typical mature specimens reportedly can range up to 16 feet 5 inches, with adult females with a mean length of about 15 feet 1 inches, being generally much larger than the males, which average around 9 foot 10 inches. Green anacondas are found in South America, east of the Andes. in countries including Colombia, Venezuela, the Guyanas, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Brazil, the island of Trinidad, and as far south as northern Paraguay. Green anacondas live in swamps, marshes, lagoons, and slow-moving streams and rivers, mainly in the tropical rainforest and seasonally flooded savannas of the Amazon and Orinoco basins. They are cumbersome and slow-moving on land, but stealth and sleek in the water. Their eyes and nasal openings are on the top of their heads, allowing them to lie in wait for prey while remaining nearly completely submerged. Anaconda are apex predators with a wide variety of prey, almost anything they can overpower, including fish, amphibians, birds, various mammals, and other reptiles. Particularly large anacondas may consume tapirs, deer, pecaries, capybara, jaguars, and caiman. But such large meals are rare. Juvenile green anacondas feed on small birds and young caiman. Let's learn about another species of anaconda native to the Amazon River in South America. It is the yellow anaconda. And the yellow anaconda can be found in southern South America. It is one of the largest snakes in the world, but smaller than its close relative, the green anaconda. Females are generally larger than males and have been reported up to 15 feet 1 inch in length. They can generally get 12 to 15 feet long. The color pattern consists of a yellow golden tan or greenish yellow brown color overlaid with a series of black or dark brown saddles, blotches, spots, and streaks. The range of the yellow anaconda encompasses the drainage of the Paraguay River and its tributaries, from the CARDINALE region in Bolivia, Paraguay, and western Brazil to northeastern Argentina and northern Uruguay. It prefers mostly aquatic habitats, including swamps, marshes, and brush-covered banks of slow-moving rivers and streams. Their prey consists nearly exclusively of aquatic or semi-aquatic species, including a wide variety of mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, fish, and eggs. Larger specimens can prey upon larger animals, such as brocket deer, capybara, or peccaries. And that is the yellow anaconda. I love the anaconda. Now we're going to talk about caiman. Let's learn about the black caiman, and then we will learn about the dwarf caiman. Most people are under the impression that the Amazon River has crocodiles. No, the Amazon River does not have crocodiles. Instead, the Amazon River has crocodilians. They are known as caiman, and caiman are related to crocodiles and alligators, but they are certainly not crocodiles. So we're going to learn about a couple of species of caiman tonight. We'll start with the black caiman, and the black caiman just so happens to be the largest caiman in South America, with a maximum length of around 16 to 20 feet and a mass of over 1,000 pounds. It is the largest living species of the alligator family and the third largest crocodilian in the neotropical realm. True to its common and scientific names, the black caiman has a dark greenish black color as an adult. In some individuals, the pigmentation can appear almost jet black. It has gray to brown banding on the lower jaw. Juveniles have a more vibrant coloration compared to adults, with prominent white, pale, yellow banding on the flanks that remain present well into adulthood, more than most other species. A carnivorous animal, the black caiman lives along freshwater habitats, including slow-moving rivers, lakes, and seasonally flooded savannas, where it preys upon a variety of fish, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Being an apex predator and potentially a keystone species, it is a generalist capable of taking most animals within its range and might have played a critical role in maintaining structure of the ecosystem. Although nearly few specific ecological studies have been conducted, it is observed that the species has its own niche, which allows coexistence with other competitors. The black caiman largely inhabits areas of Amazonia, living in rivers, swamps, wetlands, and lakes. It is found in Brazil, eastern Ecuador, Peru, northern Bolivia, eastern French Guiana, and southern Guyana. Now we're going to talk about a very cool dwarf caiman, a small crocodilian in the alligator family from North and Central South America. It is the Cuiver's caiman. It is found in Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, French Guiana, Guyana, Paraguay, Peru, Suriname, Trinidad, and Venezuela. It lives in riverine forests, flooded forests near lakes, and near fast-flowing rivers and streams. It can traverse dry land to reach temporary pools and tolerates colder water than other species of caiman. Other common names for this species include the musky caiman, the dwarf caiman, Cuiver's caiman, and the smooth-fronted caiman. Cuiver's dwarf caiman is not only the smallest extant species in the alligator and caiman family, but also the smallest of all crocodilians. An adult weighs around 11 to 15 pounds. Its lack of size is partly made up for by its strong body armor, provided by the bony bases to its dermal scales, which provide protection against predators. Juvenile dwarf caiman mainly feed on inverts, but also small fish and frogs, while adults eat larger fish, amphibians, and inverts such as large mollusks. This caiman sometimes uses a burrow as a shelter during the day, and in the patinale may avastate in the burrow to stay cool in the dry season. The female buries her eggs on a mounded nest, and these take about 3 months to hatch. She helps the hatchlings to escape from the nest and provide some parental care for the first few weeks of their lives. The Cuiver's dwarf caiman is native to tropical northern and central South America. It is present in the drainage of the Orinoco River, the São Francisco River, and the Amazon River, and the upper reaches of the Piranha River and the Paraguay River. The countries in which it is found include Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, French Guiana, Brazil, Bolivia, Trinidad, and Paraguay. The range of this species is rather larger than that of the sympatric smooth-fronted caiman, as it extends into Paraguay and includes a larger area of Brazil. Adults feed on fish, amphibians, small mammals, birds, crabs, shrimp, mollusks, insects, and other inverts, which they catch in the water or on land. The Cuiver's dwarf caiman is considered to be a keystone species whose presence in the ecosystem maintains a healthy balance of organisms. In its absence, fish such as piranhas might dominate the environment. The eggs and newly hatched young are most at risk and are preyed on by birds, snakes, rats, raccoons, and other mammals. Adults can be preyed upon by jaguars, green anacondas, and other large boa constrictors.
Now let's learn about the broad-snouted caiman, found in eastern and central South America, including the Pantanal habitat of Bolivia, southeast Brazil, and Paraguay, as well as northern Argentina and Uruguay. Get up to 7 to 9 feet. Upon hatching, the diet of the broad-nosed caiman consists mainly of small invertebrates it can find, such as beetles or arachnids. As the caiman reaches adolescence, it learns to crush shells with its jaws more effectively, enabling it to feed on more substantial prey, such as turtles and snails, including ampullarid snails. As it reaches maturity, the size of its prey tends to increase. Young adult caimans still maintain a diet consisting of mostly invertebrates. However, older animals greatly vary their diet, increasing their intake of small mammals, birds, larger fish, amphibians, and reptiles.
And if you want to see a broad-snouted caiman in person, there's one at the Palm Beach Zoo. It's a beautiful looking caiman. When I worked at the Palm Beach Zoo in the gift shop, I used to walk by the enclosure every day, and they're very, very cool. The broad-snouted caiman is very, very beautiful. Now let's learn about the South American giant
Now
river
let's learn
turtle.
about the South American river turtle. Arau turtle, Podocnemus expansa, also known as the South American river turtle, giant South American turtle, giant Amazon river turtle, is the largest of the side-neck turtles and the largest freshwater turtle in Latin America. The species primarily feeds on plant material and typically nests in large groups on beaches. Due to hunting of adults, collecting of their eggs, pollution, habitat loss, and dams, the Arau turtle is seriously threatened. Arau turtles are found in the Amazon, Orinoco and Essequibo basins in Brazil, Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela and Guyana. On occasion, typically after floods, individuals turn up in Trinidad. They are found in deep rivers, ponds, freshwater lagoons and flooded forest in white, black and clear water. Adult Arau turtles feed almost entirely on plant material such as fruits, seeds, leaves, legumes and algae, but may also take freshwater sponges, eggs and carcasses of dead animals, such as dead fish. Juveniles feed on fish and plant material. The species is mainly active during the day.
All right, and now it's time for some more Amazon river and rainforest facts. The Amazon is the largest rainforest on Earth. The Amazon is the largest rainforest on Earth, covering 1.4 billion acres across 9 countries. It is one of the world's largest carbon stores and a top global conservation priority, spanning 8 countries and 1 overseas territory in South America, and representing an area twice the size of India, or roughly 28 times the size of the United Kingdom. That is very, very interesting. And here is another interesting fact. The Amazon is thought to be home to 10% of known species on Earth. And incredibly, a new species of animal or plant is discovered in the Amazon every other day on average. And that is really, really cool, ladies and gentlemen. All right, are you ready to learn about some unique birds that call the Amazon home? Let's learn about the macaw and the toucan right now. Right now, we are going to talk about 2 bird species from South America. One of them is a popular pet bird, and that is the macaw. We're going to talk about macaws and toucans right now. We're going to talk about a couple of different species of macaws that live in South America. First, we have the blue and gold macaw. And the blue and gold macaw have both adults bright blue above, mostly golden yellow below, with long blue and yellow tail. Then there is the military macaw, which is a large, mostly green macaw with bright red forehead patch, blue flight feathers, and bright sky blue rump. Then we have the red-fronted macaw. Both adults most olive green, orange, red forecrown, ear coverts, and shoulder patch. Face pink and is less bare than other macaws. And then we've got the scarlet macaw. The scarlet macaw, both adults in general red with blue lower back to tail coverts, yellow median and secondary wing coverts, sometimes tipped with green. Now let's talk about the toucan. Toucans are highly social, and most species occur in groups of up to 20 or more birds for most of the time. Pairs may retire from the groups during the breeding season, then return with their offspring after the breeding season. Larger groups may form during interruptions, migration, or around a particular large fruiting tree. Toucans often spend time sparring with their bills, tag chasing, and calling during the long time it takes for fruit to digest. These behaviors may be related to maintenance of the pair, bond, or establishing dominance hierarchies. But the time required to digest fruit, which can be up to 75 minutes, and during which the toucan cannot feed, provides this time for socializing. Toucans are primarily fruit-eating, but are opportunistically omnivorous and will take prey such as insects, smaller birds, and small lizards. They also plunder nests of smaller birds, taking eggs and nestlings. This probably provides a crucial addition of protein to their diet. All right, and I got another set of amazing facts for you on the Amazon River and the Amazon rainforest. Believe it or not, the Amazon is home to 47 million people, including more than 2 million indigenous people. That's right. More than 400 different indigenous groups live in the Amazon, which is more than anywhere else on Earth. And around 300 indigenous languages are spoken throughout the Amazon, which is very interesting. Our next fact. It is estimated that there could be nearly 400 billion trees standing in the Amazon. These trees influence rainfall cycles throughout South America by releasing 20 billion tons of water into the air every day. Remarkably, a single large tree can release over 1,000 liters of water in 24 hours, enough to fill 10 average-sized bathtubs. Wow, that is definitely a lot of water. And still to come tonight, I've got several more Amazon River facts for you, including the dry and wet season of the Amazon and more. But now it's time to talk about the tropical fish of the Amazon. And right now we're going to talk about a fish that locals in South America fear more than the piranha. And then we're going to talk about one of the largest fish in South America. Now we are going to talk about our first set of fish that live in the Amazon River. And let's start with a group of fish that locals fear more than the piranha. And that is the freshwater stingray. Freshwater stingrays are native to tropical and subtropical northern, central, and eastern South America, living in rivers that drain into the Caribbean and into the Atlantic as far south as the Rio de la Plata in Argentina. A few generalist species are widespread, but most are more restricted and typically native to a single river basin. The greatest species richness can be found in the Amazon, especially the Rio Negro, Tapajos, and Toucanton basins, each home to 8 to 10 species. The range of several species is limited by waterfalls. The South American stingrays are the only family of rays, mostly restricted to freshwater habitats. They range in size from 1 foot up to 7 foot in length. Yes, there is a freshwater stingray that can get up to 7 foot in length. Females grow larger than males. Stingrays are predators and feed on a wide range of animals, such as insects, worms, mollusks, crustaceans, and fish, even spiny catfish. Let's talk about one of the largest fish in the Amazon, the Piranhas, also known as the Arapaima. They are among the world's largest freshwater fish, reaching as much as 9.8 feet, almost 10 feet in length. They are an important food fish. They have declined in the native range due to overfishing and habitat loss. The diet of the Arapaima consists of fish, crustaceans, fruits, seeds, insects, and small land animals that walk near the shore. The fish is an air breather, using its labyrinth organ, which is rich in blood vessels and opens into the fish's mouth, an advantage in oxygen-deprived water that is often found in the Amazon River. This fish is able to survive in oxbow lakes with dissolved oxygen as low as 0.5 ppm. In the wetlands of the Uruguay, one of the most important refuges for this species, it is the top predator in such lakes during the low water season when the lakes are isolated from the rivers and oxygen levels drop, rendering its prey lethargic and vulnerable. Arapaima may leap out of the water if they feel constrained by their environment or harassed. So that was the stingray and the Arapaima, two scary creatures from the Amazon River, two scary fish creatures from the Amazon River. And now we're going to talk about one final fish species before we take our intermission. Now, this small fish has a scary reputation because it was featured on River Monsters. It's a small parasitic catfish that was once rumored to enter a man's penis, and that is the canduru. The canduru is a small catfish. It is a species of parasitic freshwater catfish native to the Amazon basin, where it is found in the countries of Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru. Although some canduru species have been known to grow up to 16 inches in length, others are considerably smaller. These smaller species are known for an alleged tendency to invade and parasitize the human urethra and other body openings. However, despite ethological reports dating back to the late 19th century, the first documented case of the removal of a canduru from a human urethra did not occur until 1997, and even that incident has remained a matter of controversy. The canduru inhabit the Amazon and Orinoco basins of lowland Amazonia, where they constitute part of the neotropical fish fauna. Candurus are a blood-eating fish. They eat the blood off of other fish, and they parasitize the gills of larger Amazon fish, especially catfish of the family Pimelode. Now, if you watch River Monsters, you're going to see a red-tailed catfish that Jeremy catches that has a canduru stuck to the gills of the red-tailed catfish. All right, that is the canduru. And I see we've got a lot of live viewers, so welcome to all the live viewers. I hope you're enjoying the 50th episode of Life in the Amazon so far. And if you have any questions or comments, please post them in the chat, and I will answer them. All right now we're going to go ahead and take a quick intermission, which is being brought to us by our supporters at Oasis Aquatics. Oasis Aquatics supplies aquarium hobbyists with fish from South America and all over the world. So if you're looking for a new fish for your aquarium, simply go to oasisaquticsnj.com. Also, during this intermission, you're going to hear about some special upcoming live streams coming up here on my YouTube channel, The Real Alex Cardinale. When we come back from intermission, I've got some more awesome Amazon facts for you, and we've got some more fish species we're going to talk about, and then we will close the show by discussing Project Piaba and its importance in the aquarium hobby and its importance in South America. Life in the Amazon episode 50 continues right after this.
So my name is Tom. I started fish keeping when my grandfather dug a fish tank out of the attic when I was about 5 years old.
So my name's Matt. I'm part of Oasis Aquatics. Been doing this for a long time. Started when I was about 7 years old. 22 years of doing this business.
I'm 29 years old now. I never stopped. There wasn't a day in between where I did not think about fish keeping.
I was doing a vet tech job for many years. Eventually I stopped that because this is my passion in my life.
Matt and I have known each other far too long, as many friendships should be.
And you're like, you know what? We need a fish store. There's no fish stores around here. So we had to make it easy access for everyone, to have many varieties from the little small stuff for everyone to the monster fish keeper people.
No matter what it is that you're looking to do, we can provide it for you.
Aqua Alex here with a very special announcement. I am very proud to announce the very first Oasis Aquatics giveaway. This giveaway is known as Find Your Oasis Giveaway. The winner will receive $100 in-store credit to be used at oasisaquaticsnj.com. The giveaway will run from July 15th through December 26th, 2024. This giveaway is a great way to support a small mom and pop online fish shop and also grow the aquarium hobby at the same time. So, who is going to win $100 in store credit at Oasis Aquatics? We will find out towards the end of the year, at the end of December. Here is how you enter the Find Your Oasis giveaway. Place an order with Oasis Aquatics. Simply go to www.oasisaquaticsnj.com. Check out the stock list and click on the How to Order tab and hit the Send Email button. In the email, state the fish you want, your address with your zip code, and your phone number. Be sure to mention you are entering the Find Your Oasis giveaway. Everyone who enters will be entered into a drawing, and the winner will be announced on the final Friday Live with Aqua Alex of 2024 in late December. Good luck, everyone. So, fish keepers, go get yourself some quality fish today and enter to win $100 in store credit that you can win at the end of December. OasisAquaticsNJ.com. Check out their amazing stock list and place an order today, and you'll automatically be entered into the Find Your Oasis giveaway. I hope to see some entries. Good luck, everyone, and I hope you join this giveaway. Do you have aquariums? Do you keep tropical fish? Are you a reptile enthusiast? Great. Join my group, Yep, We Like Fish and Reptiles. On Yep, We Like Fish and Reptiles, we welcome every fish keeper and every reptile enthusiast. You're encouraged to join and ask tropical fish questions, ask reptile questions, and share your tropical fish and share your reptiles. We welcome fish YouTubers. We welcome the fish tubers to join our Facebook group. We also welcome reptile YouTubers to join our group as well. We are a laid-back, drama-free Facebook group, great for all pet lovers and all aquarium hobbyists and all reptile enthusiasts. So head on over to Facebook and join the group now. Yep, we love fish and reptiles. Check us out today. You're not going to be disappointed in our group. We've got some great admins. We got some great members. We're going to have a lot of fun. So check out Facebook group. Yep, we love fish and reptiles. Hey, fish keepers, let's end July in style. On the next Friday Live with Aqua Alex, live Friday, July 26th, 2024 at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. It's the final Friday Live of July. And what a great show I've got in store for you. Who will be the special guest fish keeper? It could be you. It could be any fish keeper. The special guest spot is open to every fish keeper out there. All you have to do on Friday, July 26th is click the link in the YouTube chat. Aqua Alex's featured fish will be the firemouth cichlid. The saltwater fish of the week will be the Niger trigger. The South American fish of the week will be the vulture catfish. Aqua Alex's amazing fish will be the wide bar Mylius gumberki. Aqua Alex will discuss best Savinger fish for monster aquariums and fish species he won't keep again. All that and more, including Oasis Aquatics featured fish and more. Live Friday, July 26th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale on Friday Live with Aqua Alex. Get ready to be slammed on the next Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale. It's SummerSlam Saturday Live. Join Alex Cardinale as we get ready for the biggest party of the summer and the biggest WWE premium live event of the summer, SummerSlam. It's SummerSlam Saturday Live. It is live Saturday, July 27th. 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale. On SummerSlam Saturday Live, WWE fan Alex Cardinale will discuss his top 5 favorite SummerSlam matches, his top 5 SummerSlam returns, his top 5 favorite SummerSlam events, and he'll discuss the SummerSlam matches he looks forward to this year. The animal of the world will be the spotted hyena. The pet of the week will be the golden retriever. There will be an Oasis Aquatics featured fish. The South Florida local business will be Colombino's Bakery. There will be facts on WWE SummerSlam, Craigslist, and TikTok. All that and more, including Karens and Assholes of the Week. Don't miss the first ever SummerSlam Saturday Live, July 27th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale.
Every Saturday night.
Thursday, August 1st, 2024. Live at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific on a very special Thursday Live with Aqua Alex Cardinale. I am pleased to welcome fish keeper and cichlid lover Jeremy Leedy back as one of our featured fish keeping guests. This time, Jeremy and I will be discussing one of the meanest and nastiest Central American cichlids. It's a relative of the jaguar cichlid and it's also in the Parachromis family. Jeremy and I will be discussing the Dovey cichlid aka the wolf cichlid. Plus, Jeremy Leedy will be answering your fish keeping questions. Got a question you want to ask Jeremy? Email it to alexgoyankeescardinale19@gmail.com. See you Thursday, August 1st, 2024 at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific.
A mystery surprise guest will be joining Aqua Alex on the special Thursday Live with Aqua Alex on August 1st, 2024, at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Who could this mystery surprise fish keeper be? What will they have to discuss? Be sure to tune in to find out, and for the first time ever, Thursday Live with Aqua Alex will have 2 special guests. Live on August 1st, 2024 at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale.
Alex Cardinale, your host of today's live stream, will be turning 31 years old very soon. He is inviting you to be part of his 31st birthday celebration. He will be hosting a 31st birthday bash one day after his birthday. It will air live Friday, August 16, 2024, at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. It will be an awesome show and you are all invited. Come one, come all. Come and celebrate Alex's birthday. There will be lots of fun. Alex will show any new tropical fish he got. What cool fish will he get this time? Alex will also give an update on his current aquarium and also future aquarium plans. Plus, Alex will discuss what his goals are for the next year, play some of his favorite music, he will bake some awesome desserts, and so much more. Viewers are encouraged to tune in and have a good time. There will be a few surprises in store as well. A huge announcement will be made. What could it be? Happy 31st birthday, Alex Cardinale. Live Friday, August 16, 2024, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale.
Welcome back to the 50th episode of Life in the Amazon. And tonight we are talking about the Amazon's most unique animals. I'm also giving you Amazon River and Rainforest facts. And a little bit later on, we're going to talk about Project Piaba. I did not expect this show to be this long, but it's a great show and I'm having a lot of fun. So let's get right back into it. I've got some more awesome facts for you. So, and this is going to be our final set of facts. So I've got 3 more facts for you. Here is my first set of the last 3. The rainy season runs roughly from mid-December to mid-May. The temperature is a bit cooler than the dry season, which runs roughly August through November. So that is the wet season and the dry season. The average daytime temperature in the rainy season is usually in the mid-80s, with the nighttime lows in the mid-70s to high 60s. In the dry season, the daytime temperature can go up to the mid-90s, though there is much variability and cool days are common. Nighttime temperatures during the dry season are usually in the mid-70s, though there are also some very cool nights. So that is very, very cool. Here's another interesting fact. During the dry season, water levels decrease. The water in the rivers decrease. The waters are most shallow during November, when the beaches become more visible, as well as the rivers and streams. Many fish and small prey become more visible, bringing along larger animals like the pink and gray dolphins and giant river otters. However, not only will you see cute, playful dolphins that come storming in, but with the lowered rivers, the black caiman of the Amazon and other crocodilians and top tier, high on the food chain animals become more prevalent. Very, very cool. And finally, the Amazon River is known as the river of life and death. And that is for one very reason. Because in the Amazon River, there are a plethora of predators. There are anaconda, there are caiman, there are piranhas, there are electric eels, there are giant river otters. So every day in the Amazon River, there are fish, there are reptiles, there are mammals that are being born. Life begins. But also at the same time, there are hatchlings of anacondas and caiman and other small animals that get consumed as soon as they're hatched and released into the Amazon River. So it really is the river of life and death. Unfortunately, some reptiles like anacondas, because they are very sensitive and fragile as hatchlings, and they often get snagged up, a lot of them don't live that long, unfortunately. But there are some that do manage to survive. So those are all of our facts on the Amazon River and rainforest. And now we're going to talk about some fish species that live in the Amazon River. We've already talked about the freshwater stingray, the arapaima, and the kangaroo. But here are some of the most common fish species that fishermen are after. Fishermen that travel to South America are often after these species. So let's take a look at the poster that I found. So in South America, there are species of peacock bass. There is the Temensis peacock bass, which is on top of the poster. Then you have your butterfly peacock bass, which is Cichlids ocellaris. You've got your speckled peacock bass, and of course you've got your Orinoco peacock bass. So there are a plethora of peacock bass species that call the Amazon home. One of my all-time favorite South American fish is the water monkey, the arowana. There's the silver arowana and the black arowana, both call South America home. And then you've got the rainbow bass, which there's many species of rainbow bass. And it really isn't a bass, it's a pike cichlid. So the cichlid, aka as the fishermen call them, rainbow bass, some amazing species of them call South America home. Then, of course, there's your infamous piranha. The largest piranha is the black piranha, but the red belly piranha is the most common. And then you've got your large growing catfish, you've got your red-tailed cat, and your Piaba catfish. So now let's talk about some of the unique species of fish that live in the Amazon River. You've got monster catfish like Piaba, red-tailed catfish, the jaw-jawed catfish, or the gilded catfish. You've got Dorados, tiger shovelnose, and Oxydorus niger, the ripsaw catfish, and the granulosus catfish. So one thing for sure, the Amazon is loaded with monster catfish. The Amazon River has the most catfish species of any country, I think, in my opinion, for sure. So in the future here on Life in the Amazon, we're definitely going to do an episode dedicated towards the Piaba and the Dorado catfish, as well as the granulosus catfish. And then there is an interesting family of fish in South America, one of my favorite group of cherisons, the Ceratosalmidae family. This is the exact family we talked about 25 episodes ago. On the 25th episode of Life in the Amazon, we talked about Ceratosalmidae. Ceratosalmidae is your pacu, piranha, and silver dollars. Piranhas are a fish that have a reputation of being bloodthirsty killers, but they're not really, only if they're hungry. They're very, very cool. Piranhas are a very nice fish, and they definitely belong in the Amazon River. There are Pygrocentris piranha and Ceratosalmus piranha. All of them are very nice. And then you've got pacu, your tambaqui, your red belly pacu, your yellow belly pacu, which are very nice as well. And you've got silver dollars, Mentinus, Mylius, Mylosoma, etc. All of them are amazing fish. I've done an episode on Ceratosalmidae before, so check it out to learn more. And then we've got electric eels. Very interesting fish. The electric eels are very, very awesome. They are a fish that can deliver a shock that can kill a person. It can stop a heart instantly. Very cool. Peacock bass call the South American river home, but they're not bass. They're actually cichlids. They're one of the largest growing cichlids in South America. So those are just some of the unique species of fish that call South America home. And now it's time for our closing act. It's time for our main event. It's time to learn about Project Piaba. So let's discuss Project Piaba and how it benefits the aquarium hobby and how it benefits South America. Project Piaba is a research organization dedicated to preserving the vibrant Rio Negro and its fisheries in South America's Amazon basin. Since 1991, we have conducted extensive research on the sustainable home aquarium fish trade, exploring the fascinating array of unique species it encompasses. Our collaborative efforts with global partners aim to protect fisheries from market pressures, ensuring their viability and safeguarding of critical habitats. The findings of Project Piaba have shown that these aquarium fisheries provide the basis of livelihoods for rural Amazonians and provide significant cash income to the region, resulting in poverty elevation. Communities living in the forest of the Rio Negro region involved in the home aquarium fishery are motivated to protect the ecosystems, both aquatic and terrestrial. Every fish purchased by a hobbyist directly supports these rural villagers who in turn can continue relying on their sustainable practices and thus enabling conservation of the Rio Negro and its ecosystem. Project Piaba was started with one very fish, and that was the cardinal tetra. The cardinal tetra gained worldwide attention after its discovery in the 1950s. With its vibrant blue and red coloration and peaceful schooling behavior, it immediately attracted the attention of the growing aquarium hobby. Over time, an entire industry grew up in the region based on collecting, transporting, and exporting these and other tropical fish species such as the ram cichlid, the German blue ram, the discus cichlid, the autumn angel, and many other fish, mainly in the United States and Europe. Over time, this trade grew to have a major impact along the Rio Negro, especially in the area of Barcelos, a few days by boat upriver from Manos. This small town became a major transportation hub for tropical fish collected in the numerous riverside villages through the municipality, which is roughly the size of the state of New York. Unfortunately, in the years since the project was founded, the Rio Negro's home aquarium fishery has come under pressure from many outside factors and today is nearing collapse. These market forces have the potential to decimate the fishery if we were to not work on studying and fostering the fishery. These market forces include and are not limited to perceptions of wild collected aquarium fish in general, fishery infrastructure challenges, and seasonal availability due to natural flood and drought seasons. Pressure from Brazil's endemic species, which are being farm raised outside of Brazil, animal rights groups, and legislation pressures. The story of the Rio Negro fishery is a complex story to tell. So bottom line is, we are supporting the Rio Negro fishermen who are collecting fish for the aquarium hobby. And we want to support Project Piaba so that these fishermen make a living and we continue getting the amazing fish that we have grown to love, including the cardinal tetras, autumn angels, discus, etc. All right. I hope you enjoyed the 50th episode of Life in the Amazon. I had a blast celebrating 50 episodes of Life in the Amazon. I look forward to 50 more episodes of Life in the Amazon. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did enjoy the show, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you for 50 more episodes. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for watching this live stream on the Real Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. We hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Whether you learned about tropical fish, a crime, an American tragedy, or had fun on Saturday Live, your view is what keeps the great content coming. Thank you for supporting Alex Cardinale and watching this live. It's hard to believe we are quickly approaching 11 years together. Get ready for a big 11-year celebration taking place in New Jersey. Special thanks to our sponsor Oasis Aquatics for helping our channel grow. Looking for quality tropical fish? Check out oasisaquaticsnj.com. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Share this video on social media and let your friends view too. Remember, sharing is caring. Subscribe for more awesome videos. Thanks for watching and stay legendary. Goodbye for now. We will see you on the next live.